Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to cricketworld.com. We're back again to look ahead to the Abu Dhabi T10 League, which gets underway on 18th November at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. As always, I've got my friend and colleague Nikhil Narayan to look ahead to this tournament. Fast, full of fun, full of excitement. Nikhil, what's there to look forward to in this edition of Abu Dhabi T10 League?
Yes, Chandresh. This will be the ninth edition of the T10 League to be played in the Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi. The first edition was in 2017. There'll be eight participating teams, five new teams, and three teams who already exist: Deccan Gladiators, Delhi Bulls, and Northern Warriors. Each team plays the other team once, so each team basically plays seven matches before the playoffs. Qualifier one eliminator, qualifier two final. So 32 matches in the season. Up to 10 teams, up to 10 players in each team can be overseas players. The remaining one player has to be from the UAE, which is the host country. 10 overs aside, obviously T10, action packed, full of fours and sixes, lot of excitement and drama. Defending champions are the Deccan Gladiators. They're also the most successful team, Chandresh, having won the T10 League three times. Interestingly, Tom Kohler Catmo from England is not only the leading run scorer from the last season, but also from 2023. So that's a summary on the format, structure, and history of the T10 League, Chandresh.
Interesting. So, what is that to look forward to this year? You spoke about five new teams, and the format is pretty simple. I'm assuming with eight teams being involved, with the playoffs also later scheduled to be held later.
Yes, Chandresh. Every team plays each other. Every team plays each other once, so seven matches per team. That's 28 matches, and then for playoffs, for 32 matches.
Okay. Now, how do we determine who's going to be the most impressive team this year, looking at the relative strengths and weaknesses of all the teams?
Yeah, if you see, if you break down, do a sort of a SWOT analysis. If Deccan Gladiators, to me, Chandresh, are the strongest team again this season. If you look at their two explosive batters in Tom Kohler, Cadmo, and Nicholas Puran, they're going to be a handful for any opposition. Uh, as we said, Cadmo, the leading run scorer last two seasons, striking at 215 combined. Puran was the third highest scorer in the 2023-2024. Also, they have Andre Russell and Marcus Stoinis, high class spinners in Akil Hussain and Usman Tariq. Richard Gleeson was a leading wicket taker last season. He's leading the pace attack. So I think Deccan Gladiators are the team to watch out for. Then I think Delhi Bulls is also a very strong team which match Deccan Gladiators, man by man, at least in the batting lineup. Rovman Pal, James Wins, Phil Salt, Tim David. It's a plethora of attacking batters, all rounders like Sunil Nareen, Karen Pollard, Romario Shepherd. So it's a very, very strong team also, Chandresh, Delhi Bulls. I think another team to watch out for is Northern Warriors, Shimron Hitmaya, Hazratullah Zazai, Colin Munro, Johnson Charles, quality all-rounders like Umar Zai, Odion Smith, Hisara Pereira, Trent Bolt leading the pace attack, Tabriz Shamsi leading the spin attack. I think they are the team to watch out for. And then there's Keta Cavalry, Evan Lewis Key at the top of the order, all rounders like Living Livingstone, Jason Holder, Fabian Allen, Sikandar Raza, Moti, and Tahir, the spinners, Mohammad Amir, leading the pace brigade. For me, these four teams are quite strong, Chandresh, this season.
Okay, we have the first game on 18 November, two games rather, back to back. First is the game between Quetta and Northern, and then the second game is between Deccan Gladiators and Delhi Bulls. How do you look at these two games?
Yes, Chandresh. If you look at the game between Keta Cavalry and Northern Warriors, Keta have if you look at the strength, they have a plethora of all rounders, but there's an over dependency in the batting lineup on Evan Lewis. As far as the Northern Warriors are concerned, they have quality all rounders again, but there's lack of support for Trent Bowl in the fast bowling lineups. So I think pretty evenly matched teams. If you look at one player to watch out for from Keta, I look at Imran Tahir. From Northern Warriors, I look at Shimron Hitmaya. I think the key battle in this match will be Trent Bolt versus Evan Lewis, and I think Northern Warriors, Chandresh, has a marginal, I say 60% chance of winning. I think they are favorites in this match, Andresh.
Okay, and what about the second match between Gladiators and Bulls?
This is going to be a crackerjack of a contest, Andresh. The two ferocious batting lineups. So, batting clearly the strength for both units. We've just discussed the team. So, Deccan Gladiators, Cadmore and Nicholas Puran. Also, Andre Russell and Marcus Stoinis. For Delhi Bulls, there's Rovman Pal, James Vince, Phil Salt, Tim David, Kyron Pollard. So, the strength is clearly the attacking firepower in the batting unit for both teams. As far as the weakness is concerned for these two teams, uh, if you look at, I don't see any apparent weakness, for Delhi Bulls. It's a very strong batting lineup. Maybe for the Gladiators, the bowling resource, the pace bowling resources are a bit scarce. So, that could be a weakness for them. One player each to watch out for. I'll go with Tom Kohler Catmore for the Gladiators. For Delhi Bulls, I go for Kyron Pollard, the veteran all-rounder. One key battle, Nicholas Puran versus Sunil Narine, the off spinner. I think this is going to be a key all West Indian battle in this match. Chance of winning, I think Gladiators just have, uh, you know, uh, just a marginally better chance given the world class all rounder. I'll go with Gladiators 40% and Bulls Gladiators 60% and Bulls 40% in this match.
Okay, so we've got the winners, possible winners for the first two games in front of you. Let us know in comments what do you think. Do you agree with us? You don't agree with us? And we'll certainly consider them in our conversation the next time we chat about this tournament. That's it for now. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on all our videos. We'll see you soon. Till then, take good care of yourselves. It's goodbye and God bless from both Nikhil and myself.